Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Has this always fit your type of role? Like, are you always kind of the odd man out, but you find your way within a team? Because I think you're a guy that kind of fits your role perfectly. You find ways to make things happen on the court.
Yeah, I think the best thing you can be as a player is self-aware, knowing what you're capable of and what you're not capable of, and kind of staying in that realm and shining at what you do great, and being neutral at what you don't do great. And those are huge keys for me. I think everywhere I've gone, I've kind of prided myself on being a winner and doing the little things that kind of help my team win. Personal accolades aren't really something that really get me too excited. I'd much rather have a team victory. Um, but I think for me, I'm kind of like a jack of all trades guy. If you need me to dribble, if you need me to shoot, if you need me to pass, I'm willing to do all those things just to make sure that, we're winning games. There's no, I only do this or I only do that. I think those types of players are selfish and, those guys don't ever really win. So therefore being here has been great. I've been asked to do a bunch of different things, wear a bunch of different hats.
If you had to say, in terms of Georges Niang, the basketball player, like, what makes him so valuable to a team, whether it's on the floor, maybe even in the locker room? What is it about Georges Niang that, you try to bring to every single place you go?
You just know what you're getting. You're going to get a dude that's going to be a motherfucker that's going to come in every day and work his ass off and, come in and give everything that he's got on a day-to-day basis. You don't have to worry about what am I getting from George today. You're going to get a ton of energy on a day-to-day basis and a guy that you can count on to make shots and do things the right way and be a true professional day in and day out. Other than that, the rest are, I can't tell you how many shots I'm going to make on a nightly basis, but I can tell you that I'm going to bring it every single night.
I want to go to something you said there about, just being a winner, that winner mentality. I'm sure you've had kind of some time here to reflect on your season so far. We're 30 games in, 31 games actually. And, with the way that you have entered this team and pretty much, this whole season in general, like, we have some new faces, but I feel like when guys come to Philadelphia, they kind of just either get it or they don't. And what I mean by that is the culture, the fan base, there's a certain feel to it. And when I watch you or, even when you're on social media or just in general, like your flair, I feel like you are a player that gets it, right? So pretty much what I want to know is, did you know a lot about the Philly fan base, the Philly style before you came here? Was that kind of a determinant in your decision at all?
I think it's funny because when I was with my last team, we were staying at the Four Seasons, which is probably one of the nicest hotels in all of the NBA here in Philadelphia. And, you just get you. If people don't know where the Four Seasons is at, it's right in Center City, and you can see literally North Philly, South Philly, West Philly. You can see over to Camden, like you can see everything. And I remember telling one of the guys, I was like, man, if this doesn't work out, you know what I mean? Like I could definitely see myself like here, just because like you look at the hardworking people, the every day waking up, FedEx person, post office person, you know what I mean? Mailman, like everyone just kind of finding their way to do their job during the day. And then at night, it's like, all right, now everyone's passionate about Philadelphia sports. Like it's the Sixers, it's the Phillies, it's the Eagles, or it's the Flyers. And I think the biggest thing for me is I'm a Northeast kid. I was born and raised in Boston, so I kind of get how the mind frame of a Philadelphia person, or a Northeast person works. You know what I mean? Like I work my ass off all day. I want to sit down and watch my team kick ass and do well. And when I go see a game, I don't have all that much money to spend. So when I go there, I want to see them give it their all. And I think that's something that, a lot of us in this locker room pride ourselves on, is that waking up every day and putting our hat on and having that mentality where like, hey, we don't know who's going to come see us play tonight. We don't care who we're playing, but we're out here giving it everything that we got to make sure that we're going to come out on top. And I think it's a mentality that a lot of players, kind of shy away from, mainly it being this is a job, this is a grind, this is a profession. So sometimes they look at it where it's like, I'm not feeling it today. I don't want to give everything that I got, when realistically a city like this fuels off your energy, off you coming out every day and giving it everything that you have. And like I said, this city being fueled off us, we're fueled off this city, the passion that they actually care. Like that's the best part, is they care. Like they don't care if you're injured or this or that. They want to see results. And I think when you put so much work and effort, blood, sweat, and tears into a craft, you want people that are cheering you on to be as passionate as you are, and they definitely are that.
Yeah, I really like that. And especially when it comes to someone like you, your game, I feel like, even if you're having an off night, if you're struggling, going through a tough stretch, the thing I like about players like you is that you always find a way to kind of make your presence felt, right? You're hopping in the game, you're getting in somebody's ear, you're diving for a loose ball, you're jawing, pumping up the crowd. And Philadelphia loves players like that. So have you always been that type of guy? Are you the loudest one on the court, the guy who's going to talk his stuff and then go up at the end of the game and shake his hand? Have you always been that guy, or has Philly kind of even embraced that more out of you?
I mean, I think in certain cities it's kind of more embraced. I mean, obviously some cities wouldn't like someone that with my type of edge or flair that is always running his mouth. Some cities may be like, hey, stop talking so much and actually do something on the court. But I think the biggest thing for me is I know where I'm at. I know the energy that I need to bring on a day-to-day basis. And the best part is that I'm in a city that embraces that. I'm in a city that embraces tough, hard-nosed, blue-collar, gritty guys, where I may not be the most talented, but I'm going to be in your face the whole night, and whether you like it or not. And that's for my own personal gain, to help me get going, to help my team get going. And that all starts with energy. I'm big on giving off great energy and a lot of electricity. When I come in the game, I pride myself on doing that.
Perfect. Perfect.